A group of us actually went to the Fremont facility, toured the factory, met with some management individuals over there just to get a feel for what they would be looking for, what skill sets were going to be necessary. And we came away probably a little bit short-handed on a true understanding of what they were looking for. If you were a top 2% engineer from one of the top 2% engineering schools in the country, you pretty well had an open door, but after that, for the majority of the labor force, it took us a while to figure out what they were looking for. If we'd have been 2 years earlier, it wouldn't have been early enough probably. We always kind of feel like we're playing catch up, at least in my sector of the world, in workforce development. We're the federally funded arm of that. And so we don't react quickly. Unfortunately, we're part of that government bureaucracy that I struggle with personally. But I think that we're not where we want to be yet on really developing the workforce that's going to be needed at the facility. Making sure that we know what's on the horizon, the changes nowadays. For somebody that's just in high school today, 90% of the jobs that are going to be available to them in 20 years don't even exist right now. I think that's a challenge for us across the nation, not just in northern Nevada, but I think across the nation we have a problem keeping up with the advances in technology and having a the misconception that you have to have a college education in order to be successful. Again, that's a cultural thing throughout the United States. I think we need to change there. I think there are great opportunities for people to have very successful careers in high-tech industries and jobs that don't require the 4-year degree. They don't require the massive amount of debt that many of our students graduate from college with today. So I think that, and we're doing some things in that direction, trying to introduce the new jobs that are available in places like Tesla and Panasonic, that we're hoping the youth will grab onto that and understand that there's a very, very good road for them if they would choose to go that way. We work very, very closely with TMCC, which is the local community college, Truckee Meadows Community College. And they're great about, they'll develop any program, any training that you want. The challenge becomes getting enough students in the classroom to make it fiscally viable for them. They can't develop an entire curriculum or program for just a handful of students. They really need good, solid enrollments. We were better at program development and truly workforce development, instead of just being compliant with the law.